If you devoted 10 days to learn something, what would you learn? Six months ago, I gave myself 10 days to learn shuffle dance, and well, I did just that. While my dancing wasn't 100% perfect, I came a really long way. Now, you might be wondering, have I been practicing consistently since then, leveling up my dancing to become amazing? No. I mean, I shuffled every now and then. Sometimes I get a random urge to dance at like 3 a.m. in the morning, but I wasn't truly focusing or putting in real effort to improve. Bottom line, I could do much better. So 6 months later, I decided to do another intense 10-day challenge to go all out and elevate my dancing to a new level. So, how'd it go? Let me show you. So today's day one. I'm honestly feeling pretty good. I'm feeling excited to really improve my shuffling skill, but also pretty nervous. I have 10 days to make myself better once again, and I want to see how far I can improve. So let's just bust some moves. Let's just get this started. And so I said screw it and started dancing. I experimented as much as possible during the first day. I even worked on some things I picked up during the previous 6 months of inconsistent practicing. For example, I like to spin a lot, but the biggest thing I needed to improve was to work on my arms. I really needed to just loosen up in the upper body. So I basically just practiced for about an hour and 30 minutes straight, and I'm covered in sweat. I don't know if you can see, but I'm covered in my own filth. It's kind of gross. I shouldn't put that in the video. Shuffling is really fun. I'm kind of excited to see where I can take this in the next 10 days. Today was more of an experimental day. I was just vibing for an hour and 30 minutes. As for now, I really want a taco. But after this first practice session, I felt a lot of excitement. The foundation of shuffling, like the Running Man and Charleston, were practically muscle memory at this point, an advantage I did not have when I first started learning. So I wanted to spend a lot of time learning new variations. During the course of this challenge, I committed a lot of time to watching other people shuffle, to find new moves that I could learn and to see what I could take from these people to improve my own dancing. The motivation to shuffle grew even more than I thought during my practice. I was constantly trying out new moves, and the possibilities never ended. There's just so much to learn. If anything, it was overwhelming with the plethora of things I was learning. I had to cut out some moves that I even tried out so I could directly work on others, but it was still really fun. Hell, I would finish my hour session for the day and still get random urges to learn something at like 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm not even exaggerating. It is 2:30 a.m. and I'm gonna learn a move that is formerly known as the SpongeBob shuffle. Yeah, I got time. Oh, fuck. I don't know why this is called the SpongeBob show. It does not remind me of SpongeBob. A big thing I wanted to work on was going out in public to also dance. This was something I was way too nervous to do in the first challenge because I looked like a buffoon in my first 10-day challenge. Even though I still mainly stayed away from people, this really got me out of my comfort zone, and it was kind of freeing to be dancing in an open area that isn't my own home. But what would often happen is a lot of doubts would come into my mind, such as, will I improve enough for this video in just 10 days? Will the dancing look good enough? The thing is, anytime you set a meaningful goal, doubts will always come, but you have to go and do the thing anyway. Whether or not my shuffle dancing would look amazing or just okay, it didn't matter. This was a goal for myself, and I was giving these 10 days my absolute best. And when you give your best, you win anyways. Today is the 10th and final day, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a whole rest day tomorrow, no shuffling, do my hip flexors and my ankles, they freaking hurt. I'll probably still work out, but nothing lower body. And the day after, I'm going to perform my final result. I'm excited, I'm also very nervous, I don't know how it's going to go. Now, before I showcase my final result to you, let's quickly go over everything new I learned. First off, I learned making my basic charleston travel forward and backwards. I learned this running man back kick move. This double kick thingy, I don't know what it's called, but it's smooth and I think it looks awesome. I made my moonwalk shuffle turn in a circle. This toe flourish thingy. Look, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what a lot of these are called, but I think it looks pretty stylish. This basic step dance, I'm pretty sure it has a name, but I don't know the name. I just seen other people do it. And lastly, I learned this sidestep kick move. It's actually called the SpongeBob shuffle. I don't know why it's called the SpongeBob shuffle. I looked it up, there's like no reason why. It's just called that. Now with all that being said, I danced my absolute ass off the previous 10 days. And this is the final result. So at the end of a lot of my videos, whenever I learn something new, I mark it off in this list I have in my journal. It's just a list full of shit I want to accomplish and do for this YouTube channel. And the funny thing is I actually have shuffling marked down in this list. The last shuffling video, I didn't mark it off. I just felt like I had too much progress to make. But this time around, I improved a lot. I think I come to that level where I could happily mark it off. I'm proud to mark it off. So 6 months later, I'm gonna go ahead and mark it off. God, that feels good. This has been one of the more challenging things for me to learn on this channel, but definitely one of the most fun at the same time. I went from someone who just straight up couldn't dance at all, didn't know what they were doing, to someone who knows what they're doing now. I really appreciate you all watching. It means the absolute world to me. If you want to see me post another shuffling video, maybe at the 1 year mark, make sure to subscribe. I'd be extremely grateful. And I hope you have an awesome day. Peace.